just went to the funeral of a great grandmother, and again, they are faith based, they're Christian, so those conversations were along those lines. But even then, there was the open casket, which to her was confusing and brought up a lot of other questions.
Okay.
Now, the you also asked, is there a wrong way and a right way? Obviously. I mean, like, there's all kinds
Well,
of wrong
yeah,
ways that you could do
or
this.
does it depend on your relationship with your child and how much your child, I just,
Yeah, you have to take all of that. And again, this kind of goes back to what what we say all the time is like you know your children better than anybody else. And so
yeah,
you know
true.
what they're going to be able to. But the some of the what I consider wrong things and it would be things like saying like, "Oh, well, grandma's just sleeping."
Mm.
Okay,
Oh,
so now you're gonna come visit me because you're afraid to go to sleep at night because you may not get up like grandma never got up because you're sleeping. So the again, like, and this is like a phrase, if you're in couples therapy with me, I drive you nuts with this saying, precision and clarity in communication. Okay? You
yeah,
gotta say what you mean.
yeah.
So if we're talking about death, we're talking about death. Grandma died. What does died mean? Died means your heart stopped beating, that you're not breathing anymore, that you're,
Hmm.
and from our perspective, that's the faith-based part. There is the heaven component. There is the soul. There is, like the
Hmm.
spirit. Um, I so I could be accurate. I looked it up, and we're still in the group of the demographic where about 65% are we're Christian, our age group,
Okay. Hmm.
here in the United States. The Gen Zs, it's dropped to 45%. The whatever the next generation is, we're seeing a little bit of a resurgence. So the cusp of the Gen Zs, those are the people that are starting to be like, I'm not really loving this, and getting back into some faith based. Um,
Okay.
Most of the millennials, they're in that demographic with us, where it's about 65%. So, I mean, that to me, that makes it so much easier to have a conversation about Charlie, you
Hmm.
can come home
Yeah.
now. And that,
Oh, oh, that gets me.
I know. Um,
Ah.
we actually had a dog named Itchy based on that movie. So,
Oh,
um,
I remember. Wasn't he in your the show that you were in?
yeah,
Um,
yeah,
Itchy was part of that. I remember
Itchy was,
that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Um, so, but the whole idea that, I mean, like, and like I don't feel like this is we're not here to answer any of those questions like but
Right. But
but
just,
getting back to the death question, so I would hope that if you got a kid, I don't care how old, that they if faith is part of your, whether you like, oh, I don't know about church, this is
hmm.
what I know about church from a clearly secular standpoint. If you're taking your children to church, you have another layer of like minded people supporting you in things like sit still, don't lie, pay attention, d- keep your hands out of other people's stuff, play nice, do all the, like the whole golden rule,
Right,
do
right,
to
yeah.
others what you want done to you. So
Hmm.
to me, the whole idea of like, oh, I want them to decide for themselves. Well, they're not going to decide anything if nothing is presented. And I feel like, especially in this day and age, we need as much social support as we can get. And if this is a
Hmm.
group of people that support your basic principles, go.